Keep watching if you want to learn how to create this beautiful natural glam look. Okay, bear with me here. I know I look bald right now and like a little boy, but we gonna change that real soon. So today I thought I'd do something a little bit hard for me, but I usually do very dramatic, colorful, you would say, makeup looks. And today I wanted to do something kind of natural as you can get with using makeup. But most people don't like doing big fucking eye makeup looks, dramatic as fuck, and I get that, you know, it's fine. I used to only do natural makeup look, so I figured that I would just kind of do a video that kind of everybody could do instead of some dramatic ass shit like my first video. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get into it then. Okay, so first, obviously, I'm gonna prime my lids with Painterly Paint Pot, only thing I use, using my beauty blender. So yeah, I was just kind of sitting up thinking, like, you know, a lot of people don't like doing extra ass makeup looks. It's not for everybody. It's for me, not for everybody though. And I get that. So here we are. And just gonna prime our lids like usual. Oh my god, I have no eyelashes right now. Ooh. Okay, so I'm kind of hoping to make at least 1 or 2 videos a week. I obviously have a little bit of a following right now. I'm hoping that we can grow a lot. I also changed my name for when you look me up. It's Tay's Beauty Escape, as you can see if you're watching this video. So this is future me editing. Just realized that I said Tay's Beauty Escape instead of Tay's Makeup Escape. Tay's Makeup Escape is the real name of the page. I'm dumb. Anyways, keep watching the video. But yeah, I figured it'd be a lot easier to be able to look that up than my first and last name, because my last name's hard to spell. So even my friends could not find me. They had to look at my Instagram to figure out what my how to spell my last name. Okay, and so now that we primed our lids, I kind of like to let this sit and dry a little bit, just because our beauty blender's wet. I don't want to go ahead and put in my eyeshadow and then it just mess up or whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my eyebrows. Dumbass, I definitely just grabbed the wrong side. But I'm using the e.l.f. pencil like I've been using. I really do like Anastasia's brow dip, but you know, we're out here balling on a budget. I'm trying to get my life together right now, so we're using this e.l.f., which e.l.f. is a very, very affordable makeup company, and their products are great. If you saw Jeffree Star's video on the Tatcha Tatcha moisturizer to the e.l.f. moisturizer, they were literally the same, no difference at all. So that's sold out now. Wish I would have known that before I got a Tatcha product, which are very expensive. So I'm just kind of doing a natural brow like I always do. A little something like this. Do the same thing on the other side. But yeah, e.l.f.'s really good products. I think this pencil was $3, I believe. You can get it at like any drugstore, or the first time I actually even saw e.l.f. was probably about like 3 years ago. I went to Keystone at the Crossings Mall and Urban Outfitters, and they had e.l.f. products, and I was like, wow, this shit's cheap. And I tried it and I was like, okay, e.l.f., I see you. They're coming for y'all. And there's also now Copycat Beauty by Bad Baby, and she's killing it out there with her game, because I've heard her products are amazing. Also Jeffree Star approved, so that's good. I didn't watch the whole video because it was like 40 minutes long, but it was Jeffree Star approved. So alright, now that we kind of got some eyebrow itch going on, we're gonna go and head into our eyeshadow. So I'm just using my blending brush right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this like, it kind of looks like, it's like a brown, but like an off brown, more of like it has like yellow pigment in it, and that's called Punch Me. I'm getting aggressive out here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take that, tapping off the excess, and just kind of put it into my crease, blending above to kind of get the shape I want, and blending out the edges. And with this color, my skin is darker toned, so I gotta kind of go in there probably like 4 or 5 times just to like deepen the color that I want it. So I'm gonna continue to do that. Going in, I'm going in, I'm going in, and I'm gonna go off. Oh my god, I hate myself. But yeah, we're just gonna keep doing that. And I don't know, some people I've watched like to do one eye at a time when they're going, but you know, a bitch does too, and I don't get it. But I think for the purpose of this video, since it's not like my other one where it's mismatch, I'm just gonna do one eye on camera and one eye off camera. So I'm just blending back and forth in windshield wiper motions into my crease, kind of deepening it up a little bit to get that mauve brown color, like so. And then I'm gonna go ahead in with 10% off, which is, oh my goodness, this palette is huge, which is this color right here, this medium brown color. And I'm going to take that on my brush, tapping off the excess, and I'm just going to put this in the outer corner only, blending in the slightest bit. And this is just going to add some depth to the look to kind of give it, see how it makes your crease look darker. It's going to give it depth, so there's not just like one boring ass color. It makes it look extra, you know? And we're just going to blend that in. Going in a few times like so. So we got something like this. Okay. And now that it's all blended out, you should have something like this. And then I'm going to go ahead and go do my other eye off of camera so I don't look crazy talking to y'all right now. So I'll be back. Okay, and I'm back looking a little less crazy. So now that we have both of our eyes with our brown eyeshadow base on, I'm going to go ahead and go in with a teeny little pencil brush, and I'm going to stick Ring Light on it, which is like a highlight color from the palette, and then I'm going to spray it with some setting spray just to get it kind of looking good. And I'm gonna put this in my inner corner. And this is just gonna open your eye a little bit and make it so it looks less so dead with the brown. And it's also gonna make it pop and make your eyes open. I get so concentrated when I do makeup and I just go so sorry about that. And then I'm gonna go in my other inner corner with this, and when placing this I always bring it like down a little bit and then up a like the tiniest bit into my eyeshadow, just so it kind of blends together and it's not just sticking right there, sticking out. And kind of blend up a little bit. And then I'm going to take the same ring light color with my pencil brush, and I'm going to go in and do my brow bone highlight. And I always bring this all the way across my eyebrow because I feel like it kind of lines it up, so that way when like the sun hits it, it looks like a nice straight old line going across. And I just put a lot there, so don't mind me just blending it out. Cute. It's okay, we all mess up. And do the same thing on the other eye. Oh my god, I need to get my eyebrows done. I went to go get them done probably about a week ago. Could have been 2. I don't know, I'm bad with days. And I went, and the lady who did my eyebrows last time, she just like, she had an assistant helping her, and like, I felt like she just did not, like, she was learning or whatever, didn't know what she was doing, because she took forever to take the wax off my eyebrow, because it's kind of like a hard wax, so they like stick it on, they don't use the paper, they just wait for it to get hard and peel it off. And I get them like threaded to kind of line them up. And so when she was trying to take the wax off, she could not pull it off. Like, it took her probably 5 minutes just trying to get it off. And I'm like, whatever, you know, like, people who are practicing, they need to learn how somehow too. So like, I'm not just gonna be like, nah, I don't want her. But so she did that or whatever, and then I look at my eyebrows and they just like don't. I told her I wanted them like not super thin but with an arch, and she just made them really blocky and just cut off like, or just got rid of my extra like hairs. And I was like, okay, whatever. So I went back last time and it was the same person. My lady was busy doing eyelash extensions, so I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna get them done. I came home, plucked them myself. They looked fine, but long story short is I need to get them done. So yeah. All right, so now after we did the brow bone highlight, that's pretty much it for the eye look besides the under eye, but I always wait until I'm done with my foundation to do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop on some lashes, and also let me know if y'all want kind of a tutorial on how to put on lashes. I'm not the best at them, but I'm definitely way better than I was, so just let me know. But I'm gonna go ahead and pop those on. And we're back and better now that we got our lashes on. And I know you're probably like, you said this was gonna be a natural look, why are you putting on lashes? Like, if y'all obviously wanted to, you could just use mascara, but for me, lashes complete any look, so they're a must-have for me. But the eye look's still natural. And so now that we got that on, we're gonna move to our face. And so I'm just gonna start out with this POREfessional pore primer, which I've now used a couple times, and 10 out of 10 motherfucking recommend. This shit is amazing and it feels so great. So I'm just putting it all over my face, even though y'all can't hear me because I was just covering it. But this shit also smells really good. Like, it's kind of cologne-y, but like in a good way. Don't hate it. Okay, and then we're gonna go in with our face makeup. So again, using Born This Way, cute, Born This Way. I'm gonna start by putting this all over my face and just some lines. And I'm not gonna be using as much because this is, I do get it in the color of my skin tone, just because, like I said, I like using concealers that are full coverage because they feel a lot lighter than foundation does, and I just don't like the way foundation looks on my face, so use concealer. And I'm not putting as much as I would if I was doing a full face, just because we want this to look natural and not so cakey. So going in with my beauty blender, I'm just going to pounce the product into my skin. Looking good. Also, another thing that I literally just got good at was fucking making sure my face was blended, because I used to do my makeup so fast to where I would just like put it together and then it not really even look good. And you know, we stepped up the game for sure. I feel like once I got this palette, I really started cracking down on my makeup more, getting into colors. That's why I really wanted it, is because I do like using colors, but most of the palettes I have are like nude colors or like peachy colors, so I didn't really have any vibrant like reds, yellows, greens, blues, purple, any of that. And this has all of it. And I will say I really haven't used any palettes since on my face. I've really just been using this because you can use it for everything. I use it for my contour, for literally everything. And now that we're blended, looking good, not looking cakey, I'm gonna go ahead and bake using Airspun. Still don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I don't care. And taking a beauty blender. This stuff also smells really fucking good, but don't wear the shirt you're gonna wear for the day using this powder, because I will tell you, the bake will fall down on it and it will stick to it and it will not come off until you wash it. So just baking the face. Oh my goodness. And then some other videos that, oh, what the fuck? Okay. And some other videos that I do want to put out are, I kind of want to do some, not really morning routines, but like my face washing routine, because I wash my, like, I'm a very avid person on washing my face and putting like a lot of product on it, because I like having clear skin, and who doesn't? So a lot of people ask me like what products I use to keep my skin like pretty clear, and I would just say I want to do a video on it just to kind of like put that out there. And I also have been using this new product, which is amazing and priced very, very cheap, so that's good. So now I'm going to go in and do my contour using the same color I always use, which is, I really need to memorize these names, Code James. And I'm just doing like the slightest of contours, just to kind of give my face a little bit more color so we don't just look like a blob of foundation. Ooh, I'm so ready to not be sick anymore. And just giving our face a little bit of color. I'm trying to decide if I want to do a nose contour or not, because like I feel like I should, but I don't know. I don't really need it because I like my nose personally. Like, I love my nose shape and everything. I don't think it's too big. I don't think it's too small. But I just kind of do it because it evens out my face. And it does make the highlight look better. And it does make my nose look more snatched. So, I think we're going to do it. Using the same color but a smaller brush. Taking, again, the littlest bit of product. And putting it on my nose. Like, see that already? Also, I hate blending nose contour. It's just, like, annoying as fuck, and it's just not fun. Okay, so I know this looks real bad, but I'm gonna blend it with a beauty blender whenever I take my bake off. But blending down the nose, and I always kind of, not really box it off, but I guess I box it off in a diamond shape towards the end to make the point of my nose smaller, because I just put highlight right on the tip because it makes it look good. And like that. And some people blend their contour literally all the way up to their like eyeshadow and eyebrow, and I just think that's too much. I don't do all that. Okay, but now that we have our contour, we're gonna blend the bake off the face. Try not to mess up the makeup. Hopefully this looks decently natural, because this, for me, is natural. This was like probably the fastest makeup look I've ever done. Like, I finished the eyes and I was like, damn, I feel like I should be doing more. Like, what? Okay, and then like I said, I'm gonna take my beauty blender that I used for my foundation and just go right over the contour to kind of blend it out. And see, look, the lines disappeared. Okay, And I still have some bake right here, so we're just gonna wipe that off. Okay. And now I'm gonna go ahead and start with my lower lash line. So I'm just gonna take the two colors we used on our eyes, which is gonna be Punch Me and 10% Off, and I'm just gonna mix those two together, tapping off the excess and drag it under my lower lash line, because I always take the two colors together if I use two colors for my lower lash line, because if you look at the part where it's blended, it matches the color in total, so it just kind of looks better instead of just picking one of the colors and then it like looks off. But I'm just gonna blend that in. Okay, eyelash, I see what you're doing there. So we got something like these, and then I do lower lash mascara. I do my makeup kind of all out of whack, but you know, it's a process and it works for me, so I don't care. Cute. Don't you hate that? I'm gonna teach you a quick fix. You get a little bit of mascara on there. I always just pat it off with my finger. See how it just comes off? And then take your beauty blender and go right over the spot with it, and it's gone. Okay, so this is gonna be our finished eye look, all nice and done. And now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with some blush. I'm doing blush today to kind of bring out a natural look. I feel like it makes me look natural. I also wish I could do freckles, but I feel like that just look weird on me, so I'm not gonna do that. And I don't have blush shades because I don't use blush, so I'm using this palette. And I'm gonna use Rusted Dusted, which is like a light peach rose mix, and I'm just gonna put a little bit there. See how cute that is? Makes this look real cute. And do the same thing over here, just a little bit to bring some color into our cheeks, and across the tip of the nose, like so. And then we spray. Ooh. And I do this before I do my what's it called, the highlight, because I feel like once you let this dry a little bit and it gets a little bit tacky, it makes the highlight stick a lot better. So since we're doing natural, I'm gonna go in with my Urban Decay Naked Illuminated highlight, and this is more of like a very light, if it wants to stay open, this is more like a very light glow shimmer than blinding, and so that's what we kind of want to do. And I'm just gonna take a fan brush instead of my packing brush. This is gonna be so weird for me because I'm very used to blinding highlights and packing that shit on as much as possible because I like to glow. But this is just kind of like a rosy color, and it's gonna pair really well with the blush we put on just a minute ago. Going in with that. This is really pretty, actually. I've probably used this maybe one time. It's like barely touched. I mean, there's a dent in it. I don't know what that's from, but happens. And then go ahead and do our nose. Down the bridge. This is pretty. Actually, I think I'm gonna use my finger. Ooh, see, look at that. That's cute. I'm gonna use my finger for my nose because I don't want to fuck up the contour. And then I'm just gonna take a little bit going right above my brow bone, kind of add some glow up there. And then I'm not going to put any on my upper lip because we're doing lip gloss and not lipstick. So then I'm just going to take my Victoria's Secret Halo Glow, and this is actually everything. It's almost gone, but it is so pretty. And put that on for a little gloss look. How cute. All right, y'all. This is our completed natural makeup look. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe. And be sure to let me know what y'all want to look at next. I want to look into doing an eyelash video, probably a morning routine, and a face routine video. So let me know if that's what y'all want to see. Thank you so much. Bye.